I had a great 3 years at La Trobe and I studied international development, so that was a 3-year degree. And during that degree I learnt a lot about sustainable development and how to give aid effectively. During my uni degree I was going back and forth to Nepal to work on a project empowering women, and that I grew my interest of sustainability and effective development through my trips, because I saw a lot of organisations that were helping Nepalese people in a way that was not sustainable, and charity as opposed to empowerment. I had all kind of humanitarian subjects and anthropology and all that sort of thing, so I learnt a lot about sustainable development in third world countries and here in Australia, and that kind of went hand in hand with my hands-on experience in Nepal when I went to Nepal, and what I actually experienced on the ground, which was quite different to what I learnt, and great to put those two together. This stall was created about 2.5 years ago when after I first met the 7 women who were operating out of a tin shed. These women had disabilities and were not treated well in Nepalese community, because there's a belief that disability in this life means that they were evil in their past life. So it's bad luck to associate with a disabled person in Nepal. So these women were making candles and soaps to sell to the local market, and no one was buying these products from them. So they weren't able to earn enough money to cover their basic needs. And I got to know these women over a 2 to 3 week period and wanted to help them in a way that would be sustainable. So I thought the best way at the time to do that would be to pay for them to get trained in a skill. So they learnt how to make all of these felt items and different crafts, and they've been making them for the past 2.5 years. This stall has been running for just over 2 years, and it began with 5 volunteers and now has 15 to 20 volunteers. The volunteers totally inspire me because they are so committed and passionate about having a direct impact on the lives of these women in Nepal. All the volunteers are La Trobe students, and every week we get more students coming up to the booth and inquiring about it, what's fair trade, what's this all about, and asking if they can also get involved.
Well, I was just walking around the Agora and then I saw them with their stall out, so I decided to ask a few questions about what they're doing. Well, I kind of grew up knowing the issues of environmental degradation and poverty alongside it, so I thought sustainability was the thing that I should be studying.
I've been involved in this activity because I've seen how this money we made here is helping the women back in Nepal. This money that we made here every semester has helped to build a center back in Nepal for them to live on, and started from 7 women to now about 100 women.
I came to La Trobe and I saw this amazing stall, which is part of something bigger, working towards a better future.
I'm involved with the Fair Trade stall here at La Trobe as a volunteer and contribute a couple of hours every week, explain to people what the project's about and try and make things better.
I think it's very important for students to learn about sustainability and fair trade and what's happening in the world at the moment, and how we personally can impact the lives of others by just through our buying power. I think that's a very powerful thing, to be able to educate everybody through a university, to be able to go out into the world and just live by those principles.